King Nebuchadnezzar made a golden image and commanded all people to bow down and worship it when they heard the sound of music. Whoever refused would be thrown into a blazing furnace. Among the people, 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, did not bow. They served the one true God and would not worship the image. When this was reported to Nebuchadnezzar, he was filled with rage and summoned them. He asked if it was true that they would not serve his gods or worship the golden image. He warned them that if they did not bow at the next sound of music, they would be cast into the fiery furnace. "Who is the God who will deliver you out of my hands?" he asked. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered, "O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of your hand, O king. But if not, be it known to you, O king, that we will not serve your gods or worship the golden image that you have set up." Nebuchadnezzar's fury grew even greater. He commanded the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter than usual. He ordered his strongest men to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and throw them into the fire. Because the king's order was urgent and the furnace exceedingly hot, the flames killed the men who carried them up. Then Nebuchadnezzar was astonished. He rose in haste and said to his counselors, "Did we not cast 3 men bound into the fire?" They answered, "True, O king." But he said, "I see 4 men unbound walking in the midst of the fire, and they are not hurt, and the 4th looks like the Son of God." Then Nebuchadnezzar came near the door of the furnace and called out, "Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, servants of the Most High God, come out and come here." The 3 men came out from the fire, and all the officials gathered around. They saw that the fire had no power over them, their hair was not singed, their cloaks were not harmed, and there was no smell of fire on them. Then Nebuchadnezzar declared, "Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who has sent his angel and delivered his servants who trusted in him. They set aside the king's command and yielded up their bodies rather than serve and worship any god except their own God. Therefore, I make a decree: any people, nation, or language that speaks anything against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego shall be torn limb from limb, and their houses laid in ruins, for there is no other God who is able to rescue in this way." Then the king promoted Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the province of Babylon. Kindly like, subscribe, and share. Comment below the moral lesson you have learnt from this story.